Would it be fair to say that was a game where you had a lot more control in the second half than you did in the first?
Yeah, that's safe to say, but it's still not good enough in the second half. I think especially in the first 10 minutes before we scored the penalty, they were a threat on the counter-attack. So they were able to play through our press. If we lost the ball, we weren't aggressive enough in our counter-press to keep them away from our goal. So overall performance, good from them, quite poor for us, but still a win.
It's 20 now of the last 23 goals you've scored have been in the second half. Is that something you can take a bit of pride in as a coach, that clearly you're working things out and the messages you're getting across to the players are working?
I'm not too sure if that's the reason why we scored in the second half. Could also be in a normal game, so not today, that the tempo is so high during the game that especially in the second half the team we face has some problems with that intensity. Today that was definitely not the situation because our intensity was quite low. So yeah, I don't exactly know what it is. It might be a bit of both about us preparing the team even better in the second half than the first half, but also how fit our players are to be able to score the second half.
We spoke yesterday about your goalkeeper and what a boost it was to have him back, and he's proved certainly in the first half just how key he's going to be for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it's always nice to have all the players fit. Now we don't have all of them, but to have Ali back is of course a boost for us. Although Queeve did so well, but I think Ali proved today. Maybe that's what the players wanted him to prove today, that he's the best goalkeeper in the world. Now he showed it. Hopefully next time we don't need him that much. What I just said, I think Girona made it really difficult for every team they've played against till now. For the only exception, PSV Eindhoven, but for the rest, they've always shown that they are very capable of bringing the ball out from the back. And if you play against teams like this, you have to be really intense with your pressing, like we were against City, like we were against Real Madrid. But if you lack 5 to 10%, which we lacked today, then it's going to become a problem for you, because then they every time can play through you, and you have to rely on your goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet.
Well, just finally then, we spoke yesterday about, I guess you're sort of guessing and predicting how this might work out with how many points, but you would think that that would be enough. You'll only know tomorrow night, I guess, but it will probably take a little bit of pressure off those two games in January now.
Yeah, I think everybody expects that 18 points is enough to go to the next round, so to not play the other round. We have to wait for the results, and then still maybe some teams have to play each other. So, but there are people who probably can find out from me. We just want to win the last two games as well, because no one has played this tournament before in this way. So, but I expect it's better to end up first than to end up 8th. So we want to end up as high as we can. But it's a good thing that we already have these 18 points.
Safe journey home. Thank you.
Gotta work, I think it's job forward.